I just want to welcome to the stage Abby Korman, our next storyteller.
It was well after 10 o'clock on a Tuesday night when the house phone, which never rings, rang. The caller ID showed a name I had given up hope on seeing. It was our adoption social worker. You see, 2 months prior, we had been chosen by a birth mother to become adoptive parents. The process for us was such that we made a photo album, we wrote a letter, and then this was put in front of potential birth parents. We knew we hadn't been chosen a few times, so when we got the call that we had been chosen, to say we were elated is an understatement. So we got ready. We were going to take her out to lunch. It was her opportunity to meet us, get to know us a little bit, and us her, ask some questions. We got all dressed up. I got a manicure, pedicure, thought I was looking good. We're on our way to meet her when we get the phone call that she canceled. Obviously, this was devastating, and we didn't hear anything for 2 months. The adoption worker didn't hear anything, nobody heard. So when I saw her name on the screen at 10 o'clock at night, my heart almost stopped. She says she's in labor, and she still wants you to be the adoptive parents. My knees buckled. I fell to the ground, and I thought to myself, holy shit, this just got real. 2 days later, I'm on my way to the hospital to meet her. I'm headed by myself because my husband unfortunately had to work. I meet the social worker in the hospital, and she walks us into the room. The birth mother's coming out of the bathroom. She's long, brown hair, big, beautiful brown eyes. She was stunning. She definitely didn't look like she had just given birth. We sat and we talked for about 30 minutes, getting to know each other. She asked me what names we were thinking. She vetoed my first choice. Some point during this, her mother came in, so then I'm sitting with the maternal grandmother, the birth mother, the social worker. After a little while, she says, "Are you ready to go upstairs?" Upstairs was to the NICU, the neonatal intensive care unit, and that's where he was. So we go upstairs together, the four of us. I give her and her mother a moment, and I just stand back, and she graciously calls me forward to meet him. He has a feeding tube. He's all wrapped up. He's so cute. To say it was emotional is obviously an understatement. As she leaves, she takes off her hospital bracelet, and they put it on me. Now I'm the one that can go in and visit him. A few weeks go by, and he's still in the NICU. Tests are being done, all sorts of things. We don't know. He just has some issues. During this time, my husband, the paperwork wasn't going through as well. So we weren't sure if we were going to be able to officially adopt him. And my husband lovingly at one point suggested maybe I stop going to visit him, because what if he didn't become ours? You see, he was trying to protect me after all the heartbreak we had suffered on our journey to this. He didn't want to see me heartbroken again. 3 weeks later, we finally, I didn't listen to him. I kept going because I thought there was nobody else there to hold him. During this time in the NICU, I would call nightly and check in with the night nurse, Mike. Mike became kind of my touchstone during this period. He would give me the updates on his day, how he was doing, whether he was eating, how much he ate, his soiled diapers, all these things. So 3 weeks in, we get the word that the paperwork has gone through. We can sign for him. Serendipitously, it happens to be our wedding anniversary that we signed the papers to bring our son home. When we got to the hospital that day to pick him up, we had our 4-year-old daughter in tow, and the three of us went up to get him. The nurse says to us, Mike bought him a going home outfit. As we walked up to his bassinet, there he lay in a onesie, and it read, Superman was adopted too.